Hey my good and faithful people, today I'm doing a spaghetti bolognese, and I prepared my mince, and with my onions and my garlic and my tomato and my spring onions. I used a big massive onion in here, that's why you're seeing so many of the seasoning, and yellow pepper and red peppers. I'm using that. Okay, so this is my mince. I can turn the fire down while I pay attention to the spaghetti over here. This is a boiling pot with the spaghetti in there. Right, I think I need to put some more spaghetti in there. And one thing you must do when you're cooking, just make sure if something drops on the floor that you're cooking, never pick it up and put it in the pot or whatever, because it's bacteria, it's a pathogen. Pathogen gets in there, so you've got to be careful. I might as well cook all the spaghetti, because the thing is, right, it's not a lot left in there, so I might as well just put that out in there. Okay, I had a few spaghetti that drops on the floor, but you never ever pick that up to put in the pot, because pathogens, because we walk on the floor and we do have pathogens in our hands and everything. So this spaghetti is cooking now in some salted water, I believe. I'm sure I did put salt in the pot. Yeah, I did put salt in the pot, and then I put a little bit of oil in there too, so that it doesn't get stuck onto the pot bottoms and whatever. And here I used some turmeric in there, and I've used some Madras curry powder in there, and I used some black pepper in there, just a pinch of black pepper. You don't want it to be too spicy. I am not going to use this pepper in there, this hot sauce. No, I'm not. But I have this sauce to put in there, and this sauce already got some pepper in there. It's already spicy. Okay, it's a little bit messy here, so I don't have a spoon rest, but I use a plate for my spoons, what I use. Okay, so I'm just waiting on this to cook, the mince to cook. I didn't put no form of oil in there, no form of oil in this mince, no form of oil, so you can see that it's not oily. Okay, so it's there, and I just want to find out if I can, not find out, I just want to see if I can get a lid to put over it. Oh, I've got a lid, but and oh, I don't think that is wide enough. Don't think that is wide enough. I need to get a lid. I need one. And you know, I can't bend down there to go and get one from underneath the cupboard. So I'm not gonna call my husband, because he's just gonna, like, you know, maybe moan a little bit. So I'm going to just rinse this one out. And remember, anything you get from underneath the kitchen sink, you gotta, like, rinse it out. I've rinsed this out, this lid here, so I can just cover this down like that. Yeah, and it stays on a low fire. It's on number 2. Here it's number 2. Yeah, so let's just have a look at this spaghetti here, how it's getting on. Oh, look, I need to cook a bit more. Look, I need to cover it over so it take down some of the steam from going up on my units. I have to, okay, let me just turn this on. Let's turn that on. Turn on my fan, my kitchen fan. Okay, let's turn my fan on, because it's steaming up the kitchen. And just wipe this in the meantime. Wipe the unit in the meantime. They need cleaning down now, so I'm gonna have to get someone to clean them down for me with my units. I keep my units them clean. The steam started to get cooler in here. So this pot goes in the sink. I had a mince in there, and this knife goes in there too. This chopping board goes in there. This goes in the bin over here, and the garlic goes back in the basket, and these little pieces of tomatoes goes into the bin over here. Okay, and that stays in there. So this plate is for the spaghetti spoon there to hold on there, and nothing should be chucked off on the floor. You have to keep your kitchen floor clean. Also, some potatoes are in here. I'm just gonna make like a pudding or something like that, because I fancy a pudding. So I'm going to do a pudding, right? And also, I need to put this back in the cupboard. I need to sort these out because they need to go into the containers, because they can't leave open like that. Okay. Curry powder. I had a band on here. The pepper goes back in there as well. Let's have a look at the spaghetti again. Wow, it's cooking. I don't know if it's, look as though it's cooked. So I've got a drain. Let's have a look at the mince. Oh, let's cover this back so we reduce the heat that's going up, the steam. Let's have a look at that. Oh, well, that doesn't look too bad. So as I said, no oil in this. You don't want it to be oily. Remember your arteries. When you cook for your arteries. Remember to cook for your arteries. Your arteries are very important. You don't want too much oil around in your arteries. And remember, when you are going to eat your dinner or anything, you drink water first for digestions. Drink a glass of water for digestion. When you wake up in the morning times, you drink some water. You can drink water, leftover water in the kettle, or you can have a glass of warm water with lime, and it flushes your system out. Some people say that they don't drink water, but I don't know how that comes. I don't know how it comes about. You need to drink water. You need to have fluids in your body so that you can flush out your system, the toxins in your system. Okay. I love water. I drink water every single day, and even when I'm at bed, I drink water. I have a bottle of water that I take into my bedroom in the night times. It stays on the bed with me, and I drink water. Oh no, I need to take this. I need to stop this now. I need to stop the spaghetti from boiling now. Let's cover this mince back. Okay. Let's turn up that spaghetti. Okay, I see you in a little while because I'm going to be draining this spaghetti. Okay, see you in a little while.